The movie started with Dr. Yang Gi-soo in a room with a deceased patient, whom he is attempting to revive. Meanwhile, the security team arrives to forcibly enter the room and instructs the doctor to move away from the body. Despite his efforts to shoot the intruder, he ends up being shot by the security personnel. Meanwhile, a devastating earthquake strikes South Korea, causing widespread destruction throughout the entire city. After the city was destroyed by the earthquake, Chi Ji-won found himself in the devastated city armed with a bow, searching for food. He encountered a large crocodile and attempted to kill it. But the crocodile chased him until Numsan arrived. Numsan managed to kill the crocodile and save Chi Ji-won. Numsan and Chi Ji-won transported the crocodile carcass to their urban center and attempted to vend it to the locals. However, while they were selling the crocodile meat, a gang appeared with the intention of abducting certain individuals from the city and taking them to their own encampment. After terrorizing the city, the gang set their sights on Suna, a stunning lady acquaintance of Chi Ji-won. In an attempt to snatch her away, Chi Ji-won engaged in a fierce altercation with the gang members. Witnessing the severity of the beating Chi Ji-won endured, Namsan intervened and delivered a powerful blow to the gang, forcing them to flee the city. Numsan and Chi Ji-won were transporting water for their family when they noticed a gathering of individuals alongside Suna and her grandmother. Curious about the situation, they hurried towards them and inquired about what had occurred. The leader of the group, Jang Young-nam, informed Numsan that they had discovered a place suitable for young people, equipped with running water, electricity, and clean food. Intrigued by the offer, they agreed to join. However, Suna expressed her desire to bring her grandmother along, to which they gladly consented. Jang Young-nam decided to separate Suna's grandmother and another elderly man from the group. She assured Suna that her men would take care of her grandmother, considering her difficulty in walking. Instructing two of her men to look after the elderly individuals, they led them towards a dark area. Shockingly, the men callously threw the old man from a hill, resulting in his demise. Tragically, they also killed Suna's grandmother. When Suna inquired about her grandmother's whereabouts, Jang Young-nam deceitfully reassured her that she would be fine. Namsan and Chi Ji-won witnessed from afar as the two men murdered their grandmother. They intervened and engaged in a physical altercation with the assailants. During the scuffle, a woman named Lee Yoon-ho joined forces with them and helped subdue the men. Lee Yoon-ho revealed to Namsan and Chi Ji-won that she used to be a sergeant working alongside those soldiers. She recounted how a doctor from the devastated city arrived and began experimenting with a new form of human implantation, prompting her to flee from the area. Upon their arrival at the camp, Suna and her group, under the guidance of Kim Young-sun, were warmly greeted and offered shelter along with access to clean water. Subsequently, it was revealed that Kim Young-sun was not only their leader, but also their teacher. She took Suna and another young lady who hailed from the same city as Suna to the classroom to introduce them. The camp doctor, Yang Gi-soo, entered the classroom and greeted everyone. Suna then asked Kim Young-sun, the teacher, about the whereabouts of her grandmother. This prompted the doctor to intervene and inquire if Kim Young-sun had not informed her. Kim Young-sun then reassured Suna that her grandmother was in a better condition and would be with her shortly. During that class, Suna was also intrigued by the presence of wounds on every classmate's neck, which sparked her curiosity. Numsan and Chi Ji-won pursued the gang that had been causing terror in their city. They engaged in a fight with the gang members and interrogated them about the source of the bottled clean water. The leader of the gang revealed to Numsan that he obtained it from the military station during his deliveries. Numsan seized upon this information and requested the gang leader to take him there, as he had a plan to rescue Suna. In the water filtration area of the building, two married couples approached a security officer to inquire about their daughter, who had been taken by the doctor. They expressed their desire to see her, but the security officer refused. Just then, Dr. Yang Gisu arrived and permitted the parents to see their child. On that particular night, Suna ventured into Dr. Yang Gisu's office in his absence and stumbled upon a plethora of concealed scripts, unraveling the mystery behind their sole focus on capturing young individuals. Amidst her exploration, she overheard a faint noise emanating from an undisclosed location. Just as Dr. Yang Gisu returned accompanied by the parents of a patient, chaos ensued upon witnessing their daughter within the confines of the doctor's laboratory. They bombarded him with a barrage of inquiries. Suddenly, their daughter started dying. They blamed him, which prompted the doctor to commit a fatal act by stabbing the father. In a desperate attempt to escape, the mother was shot by the security guard. Throughout this entire ordeal, Suna remained hidden within the doctor's laboratory, fully cognizant of the unfolding events. The doctor, having noticed her presence, had ushered her into the laboratory due to the loss of his previous patient. Numsan and his companions, led by the gang leader, reached the military station. They forcefully breached the gate and engaged in combat with numerous military personnel. As they ventured further inside, they came across individuals trapped in a cage. They fought against them, as these people had been turned into zombies by Dr. Yang Gisu. The doctor's hidden secret is exposed as he busily works on transforming Suna's main body into his daughter. As the battle to free Suna rages on, the doctor attempts to take body parts from Suna to complete his daughter's transformation. Dr. Yang Gisu's hope of reviving his daughter was shattered when he fled the laboratory, leaving behind the broken glass containing her. However, Namsan ultimately defeats him, freeing everyone from his grasp.